Alright, so in this presentation we're going to go ahead and look at our algebra problems. This comes from problems 46 through 50 on the final review. So the first thing we're going to look at is evaluate an expression. Remember, we want to replace all variables with their values and then simplify using order of operations. So for instance, when we look at 2x squared minus 3x plus 5, we are told x equals 3. So we're going to replace all of our x's with 3's. We get 2 times 3 squared minus 3 times 3 plus 5. Alright, simplifying using order of operations, the first thing we want to do is our exponents. So we get 2 times 9. We'll bring everything else down. 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 3 is 9. Plus 5. If we go ahead and combine, we get 18 minus 9 is 9. Plus 5 is 14. And we're done. Alright, the next one we have simplify. In order to simplify an expression, we're going to distribute to clear the parentheses and then combine like terms. So we start by distributing. We get 2 times x is 2x. 2 times minus 3 is minus 6. We combine our like terms. We get 2x and negative 5x combine to give us negative 3x and negative 6 and positive 10. We have different signs, so we're going to subtract and keep the sign of the larger number. We get plus 4. The next thing we want to look at is solving some equations. So if we have parentheses, the first thing we want to do is distribute to clear the parentheses. We want to move all variables to one side and constants to the other using addition or subtraction. And then we want to divide by the coefficient. So for 48, we have no parentheses. We're going to go ahead and start with our solving steps. So we're going to go ahead and we have all of our variables on the left. I want to move all of my constants to the right. To get rid of minus 5, we're going to add 5. On the left, we are left with 2x. My 5's cancel. And then 9 plus 5 is 14. We can then divide by 2. And we get x equals 7. Alright, for 49, we want to start by distributing to clear our parentheses. If we distribute, we get 2y plus 2 equals 12. We have all of our variables on the left. We want to move all of our constants to the right. So to get rid of plus 2, we're going to subtract 2. On the left, we are left with 2y, since our plus 2 and our minus 2 cancel. And on the right, we are left with 8. From there, we can divide by 2 to both sides, and we get y equals 4. All right, that takes care of our equations. The last thing we want to look at is a translation to an algebraic expression. So we have, remember, the key thing to remember on this one is remember your reverse order phrases: less than, subtracted from, and divided into. So if we translate 8 less than 5 times a number, we do have less than means subtract, but it is also a reverse order phrase, which means I don't want 8 minus, I want something minus 8. That something minus 8 is going to be 5 times a number. So we get 5 times, we don't know what number, it is an unknown, it is a variable. We get 5x minus 8. All right, that takes care of our algebra section. The next thing that we're going to look at is just the rest of the final review, which is a mixture of various problems. All right, so I will see you again shortly.